Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I have prepped this year for our homeschool end of the year evaluation. If you're like me and you are trying to make things a little bit more smoother for your end of the year evaluation, and you have to have a portfolio for your state, then stay tuned because I think this is helpful and I'll give you guys some tips and ideas of things that I've done to make it easier. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a mom of two and we've been homeschooling. This is our 6th year and it's just fun to chat with you guys here on YouTube and just share ideas. I'm gonna jump right in and I'm going to share with you guys what I've done so far. So after the holidays in January, I was like, I need to do something. I'm like, I haven't even bought my homeschool like binders. So these are like Avery 1.5 inch binders. I bought a 4-pack on Amazon. I will link it down below if you want to check that out. If you don't, it's okay. You can get it over to Target, Walmart. But I think it was cheaper to get a 4-pack. So I have 2 binders for this year and then I have 2 binders for next year. I like the white ones. I think they're cute. I don't really color code my kids because I have 2 kids. But if you have a larger family, I know that if you color code, it's a lot easier. I just like white. I think it's just aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And then I have their picture on here that I usually put at the end of the year, and then I do the year, their grade, and so that's as simple as I make it. And then I try to buy, like this year I didn't buy it, but I need to, the dividers, the little tab dividers that you can put in the binders. So you could have your math, language, science, history, whatever extracurriculars or classes that you guys do with your co-ops or community centers or whatever you guys want to add to this. You could have a little tab for that to divide it. So that is what I need to get actually. Maybe I'll go to Target or Amazon. They have some cute ones. The state of Florida requires you to keep your portfolios, whether it be binders or folders or digitally on your G drive, or if you upload it to a cloud, you have to keep that progress and all the sample work and stuff and the logs for 2 years. So I will leave the link down below for those that are looking for requirements for their states, and this is your first year homeschooling or you just don't remember from last year. I will link that link down below so you can see all of your state requirements. Some of the ideas that I'll give you guys that I've done for the mid-year already is get all of our photos from any science projects or any architecture classes that they've taken, anything that they've done outside of the house, or maybe it's like a virtual Zoom class that they have. So any of those projects or field trips that we've gone on from August to December, I'm uploading them to my G drive. You can upload them to a folder on your computer, but we like have that cloud where we just upload to that folder. And what I've done in the past is I've made the folders like very complex and like detailed. Like I would have the homeschool year and then I would have like subfolders underneath it. This year I made it easier and I just have a folder of all their work and I just dump everything on that one folder. I just call it homeschool year 2021 to 2022. And I just dump everything because it just makes things a lot easier. And you could like upload photos like every month if you're that organized, but I can't seem to do that. So I just made it this mid-year goal of mine to put everything in the G drive so that at the end of the year you can send an email to your homeschool evaluator if they like you to do that, of all the digital projects and field trips and things that they've done. It's just a lot easier because you can't put like everything that they've done in this binder or folder. And so that's what I want to do for this year. And also like print out some of the projects that they're very proud of. The kids can get involved a little bit and then you could print those out and put some in here. But if you have like tons of projects and things that you want to show your evaluator, and it doesn't take them that much time, they could just flip through the photos, and then if the kids are with them, they can talk about what they've done, and it makes it really fun and interesting and more simple, and she doesn't have to like go through all the papers and you don't have to print them all out. So it makes it easier. So if you're looking into doing a portfolio, there's lots of ways. You could do the binder like I did, and also just do individual folders for each subject. That's really simple for some people. It just might make more sense to you. Or there's people out there that love everything digital, which might be good for you because you like things paperless. And you could take photos of some of their math like worksheets or some of their language worksheets or some of the stories that they've written, and you could take photos and just upload them to your computer and do it all digital. So it's up to you guys on what type of style you guys like and what fits you. I enjoy doing it here because then the kids can look through it and there's a little keepsake and we have a photo of them. And when I store it, we can just look back at it. Another thing that I did in my binders is put any certificates that they've accomplished or finished, any like workbooks. Usually at the end of the book they have like, congratulations, you finished. So I like to put that in here. Any handwriting that they've done at the beginning of the year, like it says August the 10th. So that's when she first started doing her handwriting. I put the samples here in the front. And then with her math, I put all the chapters in here. And then at the end of the year, I'll just look through everything and then I'll pull out the important pieces that I think the teachers should see for like all the different concepts that they're learning and then the progress. So you can pick some from the beginning of the year, some from the middle of the year, so that might be January, and then some from the end of the year in May and June. And then with the language arts with the good and the beautiful, I usually just tear out some of the sheets in the book, which kind of messes me up a little bit. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to rip it out, but I'll rip it out and I'll just cut it and then I'll put a 3-hole punch in it, and then I'll put samples of her work and what she's done and some of the pieces that she's proud of, like some of the stories she's written. Same with the creative writing. She has some creative writing stories that she is working on this year. So once that book is like done, we'll put that in her language arts section, and that'll be a really nice thing for the evaluator to see. So there's lots of like progress in writing it and editing it and having a final story that she's gonna have. Same with Story of the World. I put all of the stuff like that they did from August to December in here. Any of their like coloring sheets or their map work or any of the projects that they've done, I've taken pictures. So they've made like shields. Sometimes they make swords. It depends on whatever you guys are learning for that history period. And so I'll take pictures of them like with the stuff that they've made, and then I'll like digitally email it to the evaluator, or I'll print it out and put it in here. So it depends on what I feel like doing at the end of the year. Then I've done like some of their science, it's at the end, like some of like the things that they've made like from worksheets or paper or have drawn, I will also put in here. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, like reading logs, my daughter has, I showed you guys in some of my videos, she has a reading log where she does reviews on it, and she'll like talk about the book and write down her favorite quotes and things like that. So at the beginning of that book, there is lines of like what books you've read for the whole year, and I'll make copies of that and then I'll put it in here. With my son, he doesn't have a reading log book yet, but in my planner, I put at the very beginning of each month the books that he has read to me, and then I will make a log for that and put it in here. That is what I do for like their book logs and the family read out louds. Just a simple copy of the homeschool planner, or if I need to, I can type it out, but it's just easier to make copies of stuff that you've already created yourself. So that is basically what I do for our homeschool portfolio. If you want to see more like details, you want to look inside my portfolio from last year, I will try to share it. You know, sometimes I think I go a little bit too crazy with putting too much in it, and every year I get more minimal and more practical. I think the evaluator doesn't have tons of time to look through it and they just want to see the progress. So if you guys are trying to figure out how you want to make your portfolio, try to keep it simple. If your state requires just samples, you don't have to put the whole entire workbook in there like I have in the past. My first year, my poor evaluator, she had to look through like every page. Some evaluators do like that, so I guess ask your evaluator what they prefer. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys got some ideas on how to prep before the end of your homeschool year, so you're not scrambling at the end like I was. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful homeschool week. There's bad weeks, there's good weeks, but I hope you guys have a really good week. We are all in this together, and if you want to continue on listening to my journey of our homeschool and our updates and what's going on with our family, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys join my community here at Momma Schmooze Homeschool Reviews. I'll see you guys soon.